All right, so I have this crocheted down. This is 12 rows, starting from the center. Excuse me. So, starting from the center, I did my 11 stitches around. Then I did one, then 2 double crochets together, then 1 and 2 double crochets together. No, matter of fact, I'm sorry. Scratch that. We're not even going to do a hat tutorial. You guys know how to make a hat. You make your hat until you get about 12 rows down. Then once you get to your 12 rows, you are going to slip stitch the join. Once you slip stitch the join, you are going to chain 2, and now you are going to do front post, back post, double crochet for the next 5 rows. All right, so here we have it. This is what we are going to work our ruffles off of. This is about as far as I go. This is 15 rounds altogether worth of hat. And we are going to sew in the ends so we could get that flat hat surface look. I did not use the magic ring like I typically do. I chained 4, so it looks a little bit pointy. But once you put the hat on, that's going to go away. So we have 5 rounds of the front post, back post double crochet. Usually right here, I cut this off and tie it off, but I'm not going to cut it today because I am going to continue using this same color, and it's going to keep me from having to sew in too many ends. So I'm going to keep it on there, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to work my way. And we're going to, because we did 5, we're going to work our way up right to the middle of that 5 of the front post, back post, double crochet. Okay? I'm going to show you how I do it. I do it like this. And I just chain 1. Oh, by the way, so for the base of my hat, I used a 4mm crochet hook, as you can see. And then for my ruffles, because this is the dramatic ruffles, I'm going to use, excuse me. So I'm doing a dramatic ruffle. So for my ruffles, first of all, for the base of the hat, I use 4mm crochet hook. And for my ruffles itself, I am going to use a 6mm crochet hook. So I went up 2 millimeters for the ruffles. So I started off with a 4mm crochet hook, and then I went up to 6mm crochet hook for my ruffles. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to chain 1, and this is where I would usually snip it off, and then, but instead of me doing that, and because I'm using a 6mm crochet hook, I'm going to slip stitch. You see where this front post is at right here? Right where my chain is at. I'm going to slip stitch 2. I'm going to slip stitch 1 up the first front post, 2 up the second front post, and 3. I'm going to slip stitch 3. Boom. So now, instead of me being at the edge of the hat, I'm right here in the direct middle of the hat, okay? And so around the middle, so I'm on like the 3rd, so I don't know if you guys can see this. This is kind of awkward how I'm holding it, so I'm going to go. So this will be the 1st, 2nd, 3rd row. So along the third row, I'm going to go 66 single crochets around. And it's all going to be front post. So 66, 1, right up in front of the hat. 1, 2. Each single crochet is going to be right in between the front post double crochet. So right in between the front post. So let me show you guys. So this is the front post right here. Front post, front post. And if you look right in between here, where their back post is right here. So it's like right here. So on each side of that back post, there's going to be 1, 2. So right in between each of these front posts is going to be 2 single crochets, 1 on each side of the back post. That's how I do it to get my single crochets on the outside of my hat right here. I'm telling y'all, this step is very important. So I'm going to do that all the way around. I like to fold it to kind of make it easier. I got to figure out a way to hold my phone where you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Hold on. Let's see if I can show y'all like this. All right. So here we go. So y'all see this is all the front post, right? So we came up like this. So we were here. And so I slip stitch here, here, all the way to here. So now I'm doing single crochets right there. One on each side of the back double crochet. You can't see the back post double crochet because of course it's in the back. It's on the inside of the hat. But on each side of the back post double crochet, we're going to add a single crochet to it. Oh my goodness, I'm just like pulling my hand forward instead of backwards. I'm just trying to make sure y'all can see me. So right here, like basically, and then you skip over that part. Boom. Boom. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Show you guys what this is looking like. But as you can see, you got this ring kind of around the front post, and we're going to work it all the way around the entire hat. So I still have ways to go, so I'm going to turn this off and finish that part, and I'll come back, okay? All right, we are finally at the end, and now we are bringing it together. Okay. So now for the next steps, we are going to slip stitch to join, and then we're going to chain 3. And in that same loop, we are going to add 2 more. And now we are going to start our ruffles. So take that out real quick. So here's the hat, guys. And as you can see, we have our front post, back post, double crochet going down. We also have our single crochets going around. This is going to be the foundation for our ruffles. Can you guys see that? This is the crown of our hat that we are working on, okay? So we're going to put 3 double crochets in each of those single crochets. I'm going to finish this round off camera, okay? I will be right back to show you how to do the next round. These all have 3 double crochets in each of them. So now I'm going to slip stitch the join, and I am going to go in right on top of this double crochet, not in this slip stitch, but on top of this double crochet to actually hide that chain 3. And then I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and in that same spot where I chained 3, I'm going to add 2 more. That chain 3 is going to count as another double crochet, which makes 3 in each stitch around. So in each of these stitches, we are going to put 3 double crochets in it for the second row, okay? And we're going to do that all the way around, okay? All right, so we got the second row of ruffles all done. And now it's time for us to do the final row of ruffles. I only do 3 rows. I do not be with that 4, 5, 6 ruffle. No, 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 no. Because it's double crochet and because it's so full, I only do 3 rolls, and it looks just as full as someone that is doing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ruffles, 10 rows. I don't even know if that is even a thing, but I might be being a little dramatic about it. But hey, this is dramatic ruffles, you know. But let me get this phone adjusted. Let's get it adjusted. Okay. So hold on. Let me start back here. Let me put my last little stitch up in here. Y'all, excuse my phone. It's going ham this morning. So we are going to slip stitch to join. I'm not going to go on top of this 3rd chain right here. I'm going to go right here, right on top of the first actual double crochet, just to hide that 3rd chain like towards the back. And from here we are going to start putting, like after I chain 3, I'm going to add 2 more in here, like so, just like I did with the first 2 rows. And then in every stitch, and literally every stitch, this is going to take a while. Now this is going to take about an hour, hour and a half. If you got the time in the day for this, you good, you feel me? So literally we are going to add 3 double crochets in every single stitch going around. This part is a doozy. I am not about to do this on this phone. I'm going to cut this phone off. I'm going to put me a good old movie on, and I'm going to finish this last row before I do my final touch. When I'm ready to do the final touch, I will come back on here and show y'all how I do that. Okay? You guys have a great day. Happy crocheting. Make sure you guys get your projects done. If you are doing content, make sure you get that content out there. And if you are just learning how to do this and you have any questions, make sure you comment down below, and I'll be sure to try my best to answer any questions that you guys have. If you need a more detailed tutorial on how to make a ruffle hat, let me know, and I will be sure to create that for you, okay? Be easy on me. This is my first tutorial of actually showing people how I do something. I hope that my tutorial was easy for you to learn from. If it wasn't, please let me know what you could have gotten from the tutorial, so that way I can tweak it better and better serve you guys, okay? All right, I'll be back with the finishing touch, okay? So this is what it looked like right now. I already sewed in all the ends and everything. It looks so, so nice. So full. It kind of gives like a chunky effect with the 2 strands, and that's why I love it so much. I got my red rated right there for me to get busy today, y'all. But I am going to finish the edging on this. And I decided to go with white for the edging, and I will be back to show the finished product. But this is what I have so far as the hat is concerned. I think it's turning out really, really nice. But this last step is what really makes the hat. I'm gonna show you.
Very nice to meet you, Angel, please. Did you have an appointment?
No.
Well, why don't you make one?
No.
Excuse me?
Do you remember what it felt like to have nobody listen to you? Before, invisible Latino, nobody. Did you believe in your heart what you had to say, or did the words just sound good? The voice of the people.
I believed. I still do.
Then you know that there comes a day when you can't take one more